What's going on? Week 43, volume day, Tokyo, Japan. Let's get into it. I'm Carl Ragavan, Europe's original starting strength coach. This is Beautiful Strength. Welcome to another show. So again, here we have another volume day, Monday session. Full disclosure, while coming to Japan, obviously I've had to adapt my training goals. But the other reason why I didn't want to pursue a press and a deadlift is that I'm going to have some infrequency in training. So I've got less than a month, like 27 days in Tokyo, which roughly works out to about 11 sessions. And then we're off on like a planned holiday around Japan a little bit, touring and stuff. And then we're coming back. We've got a longer stint. We're also going to be like in another part of Japan for a longer stint as well. But 11 sessions, it's not going to be enough progress. I might get a little bit of momentum, but it's not really going to move the dirt, essentially. So as much as I still am trying to get stronger and push the barbell lifts, I guess, partly some of it as well is to just have fun and perhaps play around with stuff that I don't usually. So the reason I say this is sometimes when I've made suggestions or things about my training, it's because it relates to me and my goals. So if you're still starting strength, weak as fuck, and you're still struggling to put that third plate on your squat, right? We're not talking about the same issues, right? So as you get stronger and more advanced, you need to be more strategic with how you push your numbers. If you're still starting strength, basic beginner, novice, you need to just come in and add weight to the bar, do the 5 lifts, and that's it, job done. I'm in a different place, right? So with that being said, I'm trying to keep my barbell lifts on volume day to a bare minimum because, again, I know that I've only got 3 weeks here. So doing a serious amount of volume is not really going to pay off for me because I'm going to have like 2 or 3 weeks off. So with that in mind, I'm still keeping it a 3x3 on squat. But I used the same weights as last week, but I actually made the tempo much harder. So I still did 200, 210, 220, but I made them all paused reps, which was much harder. Same on bench, 130, 135, 140, but made them all paused reps. I threw in a set of dumbbells with just flat bench. And again, this is where I don't want you guys to be like, oh, I need to do flat bench dumbbells. It's like, I actually personally, in my experience, haven't felt like they've given me much in terms of like progress. I remember throwing around the 100-pound dumbbells, which is like 45 kilo dumbbells on the inclines when I was really trying to push them. And yeah, so maybe I'm just shit at dumbbells and I need to get them stronger. But yeah, this was just, again, a little mess around set. Because the goal when I do hypertrophy stuff, muscle building stuff, is I want to push myself as hard as I can in one set. So you want to keep the volume very minimal. If you're doing multiple sets and you're not pushing really hard, then you're not really growing. You're not making progress. So that's the other thing about hypertrophy stuff. Like I've said before, the Dorian Yates kind of principle of really pushing intensity. So this was 40 kilos for 10. And then on my arm stuff, I actually filmed the tricep stuff today. The dumbbell rollbacks, I added weight, 17.5 for 20. And the Pushdown also added weight, 35 kilos for 20. So eventually these are all gonna plateau out and they're gonna get much heavier. And that's where you'll see me use more advanced techniques to try and push weight on the bar in reps and progress. Enjoy. So if you like this show, comment, like, share, subscribe. You know the business. I'm Carl Regavan. That was Beautiful Strength. And remember, the barbell never lies.